The issue of sound is something that plagues a lot of people trying to get into the mechanical keyboard scene. You want to hear this, but you have this. You see this, but you own this. So you check online to see how much those customs you saw will cost you, assuming it can't be that much. But whoa Nelly, you can't even afford to look at that many zeros. Don't even think about it. So you run over to your parents, or more likely your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, banker. Mom, can we have... No, there is... At home. At home. And it is precisely at this moment that you realise your dreams of being able to experience the rich tones of some vintage blacks dancing against a polycarbonate plate dissipate into thin air. But wait. I think I can help you. For a while now, I've been trying to see if it's possible to block out the sounds of your actual keyboard while simultaneously hearing the sounds of another one. Kind of like a virtual sound generator of sorts, So I spent around the last 8 or 9 days trying to see if this was possible. The quick answer to the question is no. And then no, and then no again, and then a little bit more no's, and then no, 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 no. Yes. Kind of. Well, you'll see. My plan was very, very simple, right? So I put on some headphones, preferably something noise cancelling that blocks out the sound of my actual keyboard, and then I activate the virtual keyboard sounds. This way, the only thing I hear are the virtual keyboard sounds coming through my headset. The way I go about generating the virtual sounds is simple. I record sounds from my actual keyboard, one that sounds nice, in my objective opinion. Then I would put those sounds into some kind of soundboard and program each sound to a certain hotkey. So the first thing I had to do was record the sounds from my actual keyboard. This was pretty simple, to be honest. All I had to do was place the microphone over the switch and tap. Oh, that was easy. Then I do a little bit of editing, make sure the sound is just the sound of the key press, and boom, I'm done. Then I do it again. And again, 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 and again. You might be wondering, why did you record all of the different sounds? Why didn't you just record one key press and then use it for every other key? The reason I recorded all the different key presses is kind of simple. Not every keyboard sound is the same. The location, the spacing, and the profiles of the switches and the keycaps on the keyboard, along with the plate and case design, give you a range of different sounds. Not just one big clack. Can you imagine how awful a keyboard would sound if all the keys sounded the same? Oh. Wait. Did it take a long time? Yes. Was it worth it? No. Now I had a collection of key press sounds from my alpha letters, my spacebar, enter, and backspace, the bare minimum for typing. It was time to put them into action. I didn't know exactly what program to use, I've never done this before, but I knew it had to fall under the criteria of 1, it had to be able to play back and overlap different sounds when a key is pressed, 2, have minimal to no input lag for a real-time experience, and 3, allow multiple rapid inputs without lagging, something akin to N-key rollover. I want to say that being the big brain Giga Chad that I am, I immediately found the right program, but that would be a... Oh, hey David. Yo, I just want to say thank you so much for recording this video whilst I was out doing that thing which I can't talk about. You okay? You look kind of stressed to me. You wanna talk about it? Maybe. You know what? Yeah. Thank you. I like that a lot. Cool. Yeah. What's up with you, man? Well, I've been trying to find out the right program to use for my virtual keyboard. Okay. I've tried loads of different programs. I've probably tried maybe 10 or 11 or 12 over the last few days. Right. And the problem I'm having is that they're all literal garbage. They're all trash. They are all terrible. And I mean seriously bad. It has been so frustrating. I tried this one and 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 not a single one worked. I started off with EXP soundboard. I loaded up all the sounds. I put in all the hotkeys and I started typing and you know what happened? Input lag. Oh my... I'm telling you, it was like typing with 2 million ping. And if, and if you did so much as type over 10 words a minute, it did this thing, right? It did this thing where it... And they were all like that. Like, okay, so the next one, right, it would clip the sound if you pressed another sound too quickly, and so you could only hear half the sound. But keyboard sounds aren't just bottoming out, you also have the topping out sound, right? Right? So it was useless. The next one got confused when you tried to type anything above 2 words per minute, which is great if you type like this, throwback. Input delay! Oh, it's been like this every day, bro. I'm telling you, every day a new soundboard, every day a new failure. Calm down, please. I know the video was a bit difficult, but you don't have to. And then you just. David. Oh no. David! And then this happened. This is an application called SoundPlant. It's an app that claims to turn your keyboard into a low latency multi-track sound trigger. You simply drag and drop your sounds onto each hotkey, creating a key map of all your different sounds. And so with the app open, when you press a key, you should immediately hear the sound. The question is, does it work? See for yourself. So, my recording quality sucks. You can blame my mic for that, but the end result is actually quite believable. So I've tried it with a different keyboard, right? And when you use it with some decent noise cancellation, it's actually really exciting. Like, it's pretty believable. Is this something you should all try at home right now? No. Yes, maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description to the SoundPlant app. I'm also going to upload my files so that you can actually have a try of this at home. It's literally as simple as dragging and dropping the sounds onto the letters. With a decent amount of effort from the keyboard community, I could actually see this catching on. So people would basically record their individual sounds, they send it to some kind of keyboard library type of thing. And then people looking to buy a specific key or plate or case combination can basically download your sound of it and basically get an idea of what it would be like to have it in real life. I think if you could do something like that, you'd be able to make way more informed purchases as to what your keyboard is going to sound like, because unless somebody has done the exact combination you're looking for online, you're kind of going in blind. Like, you know creams or vintage blacks are going to sound nice, but you don't really know what it's going to sound like until you get it. I am, once again, very sorry for wasting your time with this experiment, but if you didn't completely hate it, why don't you consider subscribing to the Glasses channel? Yeah, okay. Thanks. Bye.